Hey guys, Bo Watson here. Really excited today about covering the dreadful three putting topic. But first, before we go out to the putting green, I'd like to give a real quick shout out to Tilden Reed. And he just shot two of the lowest rounds of the year within a 2 week span. Great job, Tilden, on the hard work that you have put in into the private sessions and into the Biggest Loser beta program. For those of you that aren't familiar, the Biggest Loser program, I placed a link down below the video, so be sure to check that out. And other than that, let's go ahead and head out to the putting green. Alright guys, so here I am on the putting green now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover three elements to why people struggle with 3 and 4 putting. The first element is mindset. The second element is the 2-ball drill that I'm going to show you that's going to help alleviate why you're struggling with lag putts. And then the third thing is delivery speed. So the first thing is mindset. So the mindset is when you're over a ball, no matter where you are, whether it be 5 feet, 20 feet, 40 feet, 50 feet, even up to 80 feet, you have to have the mindset that you are there to make that putt. Let's say, for example, if you're entered into the March Madness half-court shot challenge, you're not going there to try and make the shot, especially if there's $1 million on the line. So just like you wouldn't try to make the shot, you would go in with an attitude that you are going to make that shot. And so that's the same attitude that you need to carry over when you're standing over your putt. Second thing is the 2-ball drill. So today I have here at the base of my feet 2 Pro V1s. Now the reason why it's important to make sure that you're using 2 Pro V1s is if you are using a Pro V1 and an NXT, or would it be a Pinnacle and a Top Flight, especially those of you that love to ball hunt out of the woods, it's not going to work out too well on the putting green. Here's why. We did a research study that showed that whenever you use a different ball cover, and we used the Pro V1 and the NXT, we found that with Putting Robot, it went a foot difference on 10 feet. Imagine what that's going to look like when you take that out to 40 and 50 feet. Now you know why you guys are struggling on long putts. So that's a variable that you can control right off the bat. Make sure you're using the exact same ball every time you go out and practice and play. And those of you that are always ball hunting, you could do this. You could probably putt with a ball that you always practice with, and then when you play a ball onto the green, you can replace it with a ball that you normally putt with. So that's something you can do right off the bat. Now the 2-ball drill, the way it works is this. You take 2 balls. The first one you're going to hit out at 8, 10, 20 feet. Doesn't really matter how far, but the key is make sure that you understand what you use to hit it out that certain distance. So now the second one, you're going to do a copy of that exact same stroke. And there you go. So get those 2 balls within about 6 inches of each other. When you get out to over 40 feet, it's okay if it's a little bit more than a foot, but the goal is to get them as close as you possibly can, so that way you get acclimated to the green speed. And the last thing we talked about, how do you get acclimated to the green speed? Well, the 2-ball drill does just that. Whenever you go out on a course and when you're warming up and hitting putts, you want to use the 2-ball drill because that's going to help you in order to figure out what your 10-foot stroke is, your 20-foot stroke, your 40-foot, 50-foot, and so on. And then once you get comfortable and you're getting them really close, then that's when you're able to understand what stroke goes a certain distance. So for example, I'm out here at Jamestown Park. I just hit about a 20-foot stroke. If I went to Sedgefield Country Club during the week of the Wyndham, that's not going to be my 20-foot stroke. It'll probably go 40, 50 feet. So this is a great drill to utilize, and I hope you guys put these things into practice. Thanks for joining. All right, guys, so to provide a real quick recap, the 3 elements in bettering your putting, especially 3 putting, it's 1, your mindset. Having the mindset that you're going to make every putt. 2, the 2-ball drill. Be sure to use 2 balls that are exactly the same every time you go out and practice. And then 3, use the 2-ball drill to get acclimated to the green speed. And if you guys use these 3 elements, it's going to improve your putting tremendously, and that will help you shoot lower scores. And for those of you that are looking to play some of the best golf of your life, be sure to check out the link down below, the Biggest Loser program. And other than that, guys, if you have any questions or Anything of that sort, please send me an email. Other than that, guys, I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Thanks for joining.